Years and years ago, near Cornmarket, there was a prison called Black Dog Prison. And in that prison was kept for a short time a notorious criminal known as Dollocher. Dollocher, he was well known for stalking the streets of Dublin at night and assaulting people, especially young women. He was awaiting his execution. After Dollocher was hanged, strange things began happening around Dublin. One of the prison guards of Black Dog Prison was found mauled and brutalised, with injuries that people were convinced could not have been inflicted by any human. And there were reports all around the city of people, especially women, being attacked by a huge black pig. As these rumours began to spread through the city, causing chaos and panic, people became convinced that Dollocher had returned from the grave in the form of a demonic pig, taking his revenge on the city of Dublin. One night, one of the sentries at Black Dog Prison, he didn't show up injured like the previous one. He vanished altogether, with no trace, leaving only a neatly folded uniform and his rifle leaning against the wall. As more strange things like this began to happen, the rest of Dublin, the chaos boiled over, especially in the area around Christchurch, commonly known as Hell, because of the brothels and taverns that were there. One night, there was a blacksmith. He'd finished his work for the evening, and it seemed like a nice night, so he went out to the pub, which is what he normally did on an evening. Now, as I said, it was a nice night when he went out, but by the time the pub was closing, it was lashing rain, and he had brought nothing to protect himself from the weather. So the landlord of the pub said, "You can borrow my wife's rain cloak and let that keep you dry on the way home." So the blacksmith headed home, wearing a woman's cloak to keep him dry. And the Dollocher saw this. The Dollocher saw this and thought this was another young woman on her way home. Thought this was maybe a new victim. And so the Dollocher leapt out and attacked the blacksmith. Now, the blacksmith was shocked. He was terrified at this horrible pig man coming towards him. But he still defended himself, and he was still a blacksmith. He had big, strong, burly arms, and he pinned the Dollocher up against a wall. And when he pulled away the pigskin, he found the sentry that had vanished from Black Dog Prison. He had orchestrated his own disappearance. He had been encouraging and helping to spread the rumours of the horrible pig monster, to cover up his own crimes, to provide an air of paranoia that would help protect his own activities. And of course, everyone thinking that this was Dollocher, back from the dead. They referred to the pig monster as the Dollocher, which the Dublin accent very quickly rendered as Dollocher or Dollocher.